I'm just grateful for even my struggles. I know that it's difficult when you're in times of challenging circumstances to realize or consider that maybe one day you'll be grateful for the struggles that you had in your relationship, the financial struggles or the health struggles or whatever it might be. You choose to look at those struggles in a healthy, productive way, then you can take those challenges that you've had and use them as fuel to improve your life. Men, welcome to the Order of Man podcast. This one is going to be very, very short, brief, and succinct. I have no asks for you. I have no requests. I have nothing to sell you. I have no Black Friday deals to promote, any of that stuff. All that I want to do right now is tell you that I'm grateful. We're on the back of Thanksgiving here in the United States, and I have a lot to be thankful for, specifically with this movement and the way that you guys have been supporting me and our mission to reclaim and restore masculinity over the past 10 years is something that I could not have dreamed of when we started this movement in 2015. Next year, March 15th, 2025, will be our 10-year anniversary, and we could not have got to this point without you. I've had highs and lows and ups and downs, but what this movement has always been about is not making ourselves perfect, but striving to be better than we were yesterday. And at some points over the past decade, I've done very, very well, professionally, personally, and all of the areas that we talk about. And in other ways, over the past several years in particular, I've really failed and faltered. And I realized that in those moments, I may have diminished our growth and our opportunities here in the Iron Council and my level of trust with you or credibility with you. But I will say, for those of you who are still here, I hope that you can see that this is not a mission to be flawless. This is a mission to identify where we're weak, figure out our shortcomings, and then work however hard we need to in order to shore those up. So I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful for those of you who are still here. And obviously, we're still growing and we're continuing this mission. This mission is bigger than me at this point. I'm not sure I could stop it, even if I wanted to, which I don't. But I also want to say on a personal level that I am very grateful today for a lot of things in my life, specifically my children. I've got 4 incredible children ranging from 16 to 8 years old. And they're all different personalities and they all have their strengths and weaknesses. And I have my connections with all of them and disconnects with all of them in some ways. But I love each and every one of those kids. Like, they are incredible, incredible kids. And I feel blessed more often than I think they might that I'm their dad. And then I get to learn and grow and be better because of them. I'm also grateful for an incredible woman in my life who I've been dating for almost a year now, believe it or not, which is crazy to me. And the support and unwavering belief that she has in me and what we're doing. And also the way that she's able to challenge me in a healthy and productive way. And of course, her daughter as well, which obviously, if you are in a relationship with a woman who has kids or, a stepfather, how challenging at times that can be. But her daughter is absolutely incredible. And we've gotten to know each other, obviously, over the past year and had a really good relationship for the past year, actually, frankly, since the day that we met. I'm grateful for her as well. Outside of that, grateful for this movement. And the last thing I want to tell you is that I'm just grateful for even my struggles. I know that it's difficult when you're in times of challenging circumstances to realize or consider that maybe one day you'll be grateful for the struggles that you had in your relationship, or you'll be grateful for the financial struggles or the health struggles or whatever it might be. And what I would suggest to you is that if you choose, and it is a choice, you choose to look at those struggles in a healthy, productive way, then you can take those challenges that you've had and use them as fuel to improve your life. And I've certainly had many, many instances through my divorce, through deployment, through failed businesses and financial hardship and medical struggles that in the moment was hard for me to see, but looking back in the grand scheme of things, those were pivotal, instrumental parts of my life. Those were moments where I became better because I made the decision to do so. And I think that's one of the things that gratitude does most for people is it allows them to see their circumstances in a light that maybe they didn't see it before. I don't know where you are in your life. I don't know what you're struggling with. I'd be willing to bet that you are struggling with something, as all of us are. But I would suggest to you that you get to decide how you frame it and the story you tell yourself and create behind the struggle that you're dealing with. If you decide that this is one of victimhood and you'll never get over this and everybody and everything is stacked against you, then that's exactly how that will play out. If, on the other hand, you decide consciously that you're going to have some gratitude for the eternal perspective, that you're going to be grateful for the opportunity to learn and grow and be better, then that's exactly what will happen. So again, on the back of our Thanksgiving holiday here in the United States, I want to say that I am very, very grateful for you. I'm grateful for my kids. I'm grateful for the woman in my life. And I am grateful that I have the opportunity to live still in the greatest country and time that has ever existed. A lot of us think that we have it hard. 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 500, 1,000 years ago was significantly harder than we have it today. And my hope, as we think about not only what we're grateful for, but the opportunities that we have, is that we'll use the beautiful blessings that we have from God to band together, to work together, even in disagreement, to have a common and shared goal and objective to improve our own lives and also improve the lives of our legacy, our posterity, our children. And then we'll work together in order to do that. Not always easy. Obviously, there's a lot of animosity and contention and vitriol in today's society, but I would suggest that if we can find common ground and have mature, rational, intelligent discussions with each other, even in disagreement, I think we'll find that we're actually pretty close to alignment in our values, even though the way we think we might get there may vary. So again, as I leave and sign off for the day and the weekend, because I don't want to detract from your weekend, I've got weekend plans as well, so I'm going to be taking advantage of that. I just want to say thank you. Very grateful. Got some big plans. I've invested in this fourth quarter of 2024 a lot of financial capital into the growth of what we're going to be doing with Order Man in 2025, and I cannot wait to share more of that with you. I cannot wait for you to be part of that. I cannot wait for the growth that I will see in you. When I get emails and direct messages from you guys saying that you rekindled your marriage, or you connect with an estranged child, or you've lost 50 pounds, or you started that business, or your boss offered you a promotion, or you paid off the consumer debt, I can't help but be excited, optimistic, and proud of what we, not me, what we at Order of Man have created. And you are a big part of that. In fact, you are the ultimate part of that. Otherwise, I'd just be talking to myself. And I'm certainly willing to do that because I like the sound of my own voice. But if it falls on deaf ears, it doesn't really matter. So thank you again. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, enjoy your blessings, and even in struggle, realize that you have it pretty good. And that's not to dismiss what you might be going through, but if you change your perspective, I think more opportunities will be presented to you as we roll into 2025. All right, you guys. Love you very much. Appreciate every single one of you. Have a great Thanksgiving weekend. Enjoy your time, and I will catch you next week.